Good YouTube. It's a curse of arts and prophecy, and sadly, uh, DMX has lost his life. Um, he was on life support. They took him off for life support. I believe he was in a coma. We all know that he was battling drug addictions. I'm not saying that he did every drug in the book, but he just had you know a knack for drugs. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was fortunate. I was fortunate enough to meet him when I was in Brooklyn, because the Macy's mall. They used to. It used to be packed with a lot of celebrities and stuff like that, and we didn't really get to meet him, but we saw him, go through one of the entrances with his entourage and stuff. And then, he was just signing autographs because there was a lot of people. So um, we wind up going to one of his concerts. Um, but yeah, man. Oh, God. This is just, I mean, he may not have been on people's top five, top 20, top 100 list, but he's on my personal top five or top 10. He's around my top 10. I'll probably put him around six, you know. His music was legendary, obviously the Rough Riders anthem, the Rough Riders group, you know what I'm saying, with Evie Eve, Locks, you know what I'm saying, Jadakiss. Um, it was just, I mean, he touched a lot of people so much, and now I know a lot of people are big fans, huge fans of his. Um, so it's like damn, man, like why now? Like he could have lived for another 10 years or so, but it is what it is. Um, prayers to his kids, his family, his wife. Um, it's just sad, man. It's just sad, and he has so many classic movies. Romeo Must Die. Um, you know, I mean Belly. You know what I'm saying? So he had a lot of great movies. I mean, he might probably go down in New York's Mount Rushmore for greatest rappers. Like if you want to pick Big, if you want to put Jay Z, Nas, Pac, uh, DMX, those influential rappers, you know what I'm saying? He lived by the code, he lived by the code, he died by the code, you know what I'm saying? He didn't sugarcoat nothing for nobody, he lived his life the way he wanted to be lived. And, I mean, a lot of people are going to have mixed emotions about this, Um, because not too long ago he was doing the verses on he was doing the verses battle against Snoop Dogg, you know, and then he was planning on dropping another album too, so that's crazy. Um, so I mean, all we could do now is just remember him, for the good things he did and not for the bad things, and I know a lot of people face or I know a lot of people are into drugs or addicted to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because once you hit it, you can't quit it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I actually had his first album when I like around 2007. You know, it had Slippin'. It had the Rough Riders anthem. So it had a lot of it had a lot of classic. And this is way before I was on YouTube. So, I mean, he will be missed. And, you know, I mean, we just lost too many people. We just lost too many people, and it sucks. It sucks when the bad ones are still here, but the good ones has gone away. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But life don't make any sense half of the time. So, I mean, it's not like somebody killed them or, it was murder, what I'm saying, or he killed himself. It was just, just like Juice World used to say, man, I take the drugs, now the drugs take me. So, I mean, it's just what it is. Like I said, if anybody's battling drug addiction or was battling drug addiction, it is hard to come over that stuff. And I remember he was on the TV show with Oprah Winfrey's friend. I forgot her name. He basically sat down with her, and then he didn't know that his son was there. You know, and he basically told the lady that there was once. He said, yeah, there was once in my time that I chose drugs over my kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I regret it each day, and you know, I go to sleep every night trying to, trying to, cope with the pain and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make fun of him, but I was just trying to do my best DMX, voice impression. I did nail it pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So it was just I mean, yeah, so he was basically saying that how he chose his drugs over kids and stuff like that. And he's basically saying that if he had to go back and do it all over again, he would have undo the things that he did. And then that's when the lady said that, well, I have a surprise for you. And then she introduced her son that he hasn't seen since forever. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just a warm felt, you know, feeling. But it's not fair, man. It's not fair. He really deserved more. Um, but he will be missed. He will be missed. I know New York is hitting this hard right now. Because they know how they feel. You know, like they know how it feels. You know, like when we lost Biggie, it was tragic. When we lost Pac and Big, it was tragic. Because they represented, even though Tupac represented Cali, he was still a New Yorker to us. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, he represented Brooklyn to the fullest. So when those two died, it was like, wow. Now, you had Jay-Z, you had up and coming Nas, you had DMX at the time. Like, who was gonna take you? You even had 50 Cent at the time. Like, who's gonna take the throne of hip hop? Like, who's gonna take that baton and run with it? So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, DMX said a lot of fucked up stuff about everybody too. I remember he was on the Breakfast Club and he said that Charlemagne asked him, "Well, how do you feel about Drake and Lil Wayne and this and that?" And then he said, Drake is a little washy washy. You know what I'm saying? Drake is a little washy washy. I don't like Drake. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "How about Lil Wayne?" Lil Wayne is all right. Lil Wayne. And he said, Charlemagne the God said, "How about Rick Ross?" Let me get you, let me back. I mean, he said, let me get back at you on that one. You know what I'm saying? So it was just funny, man. Like, he made me laugh a lot, because he was a funny ass dude. But obviously, fun fact, he actually got his name DMX from a instrument. DMX is actually an instrument that they use You know, it was like a little small saxophone, you know, or a small trumpet, you know. That's what they usually called it. And then he was called Dark X at the time, you know. And then obviously he changed it to DMX. So, and we all know his love for dogs. You know, he always loved dogs at a very early age. You know, so that's why he, you know, always had dogs, and everywhere he went. You know what I'm saying? So, because I remember back in around like what 2003, he did one of those MTV Cribs interviews where you know they basically show you know their whole entire house, and he had like a lot of dogs. You know, so his love for dogs was real. But you know, he's gonna be missed, and you know, rest in peace, you know, Simmons. You know, rest in peace, DMX, and till next time, take care of yourself and each other.